Hello and welcome to Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Jalindo, and today we're playing a game called Renowned Explorers International Society, and I am so excited to start playing this game. I have been waiting. This is awesome, and I'm excited. This is so great. Okay. It's going to be release date is going to be September 2nd, 2015. That's when the game's going to release, and it has been developed and published by Abby Games. So let's just jump right in to a new game. This is kind of like an explorer game. You choose a crew with a captain and 2 crew members, and then you go on expeditions and adventures throughout the world. It is really neat. We got discovery mode and adventure mode here, and discovery mode is kind of like the normal mode. Then you have adventure mode is kind of like the hardcore mode, where you know, once you die, and you know, you have to restart, whereas discovery mode is more, you know, you get to retry, you get to save and load, things like that. We're going to start out with discovery mode for sure, because we're still new at the game, still learning. There's still a lot for us to figure out, so it'll make it for easier, happy times. That wasn't English. I don't know what that was. Crew selection tutorial is basically going to help us pick members of our team here. So we have 4 captains unlocked. I'm going to try to go lightly over the user interface so you just know what's going on. I'm probably going to end up recording a bigger, more comprehensive tutorial later on that'll cover a lot of stuff in depth. But basically, on the left we have 4 groups for a captain. We got to choose a captain first. We have 4 groups of people: scientists, scouts, fighters, and speakers. And this all has to do with, you know, different things in the game. Scientists focus on research, scouts focus on getting gold, fighters can also find gold while overcoming challenges. These guys are better in fights, scouts are better at, I guess, finding things, and then speakers are good for status, for fame. So there's different features in the game. There's also different stances, kind of, I don't want to say stances, that's not the right word. Different ways to win fights. You can win fights aggressively, like a normal fight. You play in a turn-based game like this, you're gonna use, you know, weapons and armor and stuff like that. That's the aggressive attitude, and you can win like that. You can also win by being devious, undermining your opponent's self-confidence and relying on insults. And you can also win by being friendly. You can rely on mutual understanding and empathy to defeat your enemies. I'm loving this already. So we got to pick a captain. So we have 1 captain unlocked for each type of character. And I'm going to go ahead and start with Victor Signac. He's a fighter. If I click on him, we can read about Victor. Victor is a decorated military captain. His words and skills motivate friends and foes to follow him, and wants to impress with rare finds. He is a 37-year-old Frenchman, and as a captain, he goes for 50% more gold from encounters. So when you actually have to fight, you get more gold from having Victor as your captain. He's a tactician. I'm not sure exactly what some of these things down here do yet, but that is his type, a tactician. He's a balanced fighter, and he has high armor with no real weaknesses. So he's a good balanced character. It looks like he's aggressive and friendly is his 2 best features, and his recommended crew is to go along with people who are also aggressive or friendly. It recommends Philippe and Kwame as 2 other crewmen. I'm going to go ahead and I will go ahead with the Kwame choice here. Kwame left his Ashanti tribe to spread the spirit of happiness around the world, and he used to be a real ladies' man. He's a 63-year-old Ghana member character person. I don't know how to say he lives in Ghana, or he's born in Ghana. You know, Japanese people born in Japan, Ghana people born in Ghana. Is that the way? I don't know. Help me out here, guys. So Kwame is a rhetorician speaker with great speech and speech defense, but lacking attack and armor. So he's good with speech skills. He's basically good with his skill set. Not really good at fighting, but you know, he's going to help. He can heal an ally's spirit with great cheer, so he's kind of like the healer of the group. He's really good at friendly stuff. That's his main goal here, is friendly. And we can try to team him up with someone with good armor, which Victor kind of fits that. He's got high armor, kind of works well with Victor. Recommends Philippe and Victor with friendly and aggressive. But for our second crew member, instead of going with Philippe, which I believe is this guy, he's a surgeon, he's an engineer rogue, he would work good with him, with this team. I'm going to actually choose Pedrinho Pinheiro, who is a 27-year-old Brazilian. It says the Ride of Rio made a bet at a party that he would make it into the papers worldwide. Turns out he has a knack for exploring and making friends. So he's a balanced scout, so it's another balanced character, has high speech and decent defenses. So doesn't really stand out, but he's got better speech than his other stuff. And he is exceptionally good with friendly. So it looks like he's going to have some kind of buff. This could be a mistake. I could be going too heavily with friendly. Look how big this friendly icon is. But I really want to try defeating my enemies with friendship. It's just, I don't know why. It just appeals to me so much on so many levels. So we're going to go ahead and start I can click game options here and it'll let me choose these two. But we're just gonna go straight in and use these three guys. Start adventure. And there are details, by the way. I didn't choose it. Oh, there's our team right there. There's our team. Victor, Kwame, and Pedrinho. Okay, now we're going to jump right into a quest right off the bat. This is it. You got your Renowned Explorers International Society membership. Victor wants to make a big entrance and goes for an elusive treasure, a Viking ship. Rumors are that a boat belonging to the famous explorer Leif Erikson is somewhere on this forgotten island. I can go with a tutorial. I can show you guys that, but we're just going to jump straight into the adventure. I'll try to do like I said, comprehensive tutorial in another video and post that at some point. So yeah, there's our Viking ship. We kind of know where it is. If you guys are familiar with Curious Expedition, by the way, this game is going to seem quite familiar, but so it's in the same, I guess, theme or the same genre, sort of. But it has a lot. It's different. It has a lot of different things to it, and so don't just say, don't just scream out clone. Give it a shot here because it's actually really cool. Everyone is still a little bit nervous. The first expedition is crucial for our crew's confidence. The crew starts out with low resolve. If the crew ever reaches 0 resolve, the crew loses its will to explore, and your adventures will be over. However, every expedition you complete will give you more resolve, so we have to be careful. Try not to lose too much resolve. So this is the game map, kind of the map of the island that we're on. It shows we have supplies. We have 7 supplies here, and this is going to take 1 supply in order to move into any of these 3 lanes. If I look at these, it has little symbols on these lanes, and that shows what I'll get if I go there. So that this has a little green star on it. It says we can gain status by going here, but we lose 1 supply. If we go over here, we gain status and gold, and there may be an encounter or a fight, basically, is what that is. There may be some kind of fight or encounter there, and that can give us even more stuff. Or we can go here and not get anything, but you notice it shows how many connections there are. So this would actually unlock a lot of the fog of war in the area, and so we'd be able to see a lot of stuff around this spot. So that's not a bad idea to go straight down the middle, even if it doesn't give you a lot of stuff. We're going to go over this way just so I can show you an encounter right off the bat. Some cuddly sheep are fond of the crew and keep surrounding you. It makes it hard to move, and you have to do something. Engage! Victor. These cuddly sheep are surrounding us. Die! Is basically what that sounds like. Okay, so we can do friendly. So we have to defeat all enemies. We can do friendly, devious, or aggressive. But if we make the majority of the encounter friendly, it says we will get 10 renown, let's see, 18 to 25 gold, and 10 to 15 status. If we do devious, we just basically defeat them. If we do aggressive, we basically defeat them. So it's actually in our best interest with these cuddly sheep to be as friendly as possible. All right. So, without getting too deep into here, this up here shows the mood of the fight. Right now, the current mood is friendly, but kind of uncertain. The current attitude is friendly. And so, we can push this straight into friendly soon. This will show the tutorial. We'll skip that. We can push this completely into friendly. This shows kind of like, you have those rock, paper, scissors things. Well, this is basically rock, paper, scissors. Friendly beats friendly beats devious, devious beats aggressive, aggressive beats friendly. And so if you really want to play the rock, paper, scissors game, that'd be the way you win. We're going to try to beat these guys with pure friendship because they're cuddly sheep. Come on. So we're going to move, this is Pedrinho. We're going to move him over to the top here. And here's his abilities down here. We got attack, try on enrage. That's attitude devious. Hit chance 80%, tiles 2. You can read all about all these tooltips. Excite, that gives friendly. We're going to hit with Excite. If the target becomes excited, if it's positive, it'll give it 25% speech, and I can heal an ally, yada, 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 and also revive a crew member. So we're going to try Excite. I haven't actually tried these 3 characters, so I don't know what these abilities do quite a lot. So, oh, yeah. So friendly, we were so friendly to him, he decided to give up and say, I don't want to fight you because I like you way too much. Kwame, we got him. He has Attack, Try to Terrify, and also Excite as well. So we're going to jump over here with Kwame and do Excite on this one. Yep. Sheep are easy, I'm telling you. This is the easy mode of the game. Going to move Victor in. I'm going to have him do Encourage as well. 110% times speech, hit chance 100%. It's melee range, so some of these guys are ranged. I think Kwame is ranged, but Victor is definitely not. He's definitely melee. I can also heal if I want to. I'm going to go ahead and hit this guy. Come on. That's right. We're down to 2 sheep we got to get rid of. Okay. And if we click on each of these guys, by the way, click on each of these guys on the bottom left-hand corner, you can see stats of different things. So if you're really a stat junkie, you got speech, power, attack power, movement, speech defense, armor, and grit. And you can read all about those tooltips. Just pause and check them out. It'll probably be in my tutorial once I post that. So we're going to end turn. Now it's the sheep's turn. What are they going to do? Oh, fumble. So he failed to do whatever skill he was aiming for. Oh, friendship. You're trying to... That sheep did 10 friendship damage to us, apparently. So let's go ahead and come down here. We can push 3 and then click on the sheep and be friends with it. Aha! So we did it. We got Pleasant. Everyone's being nice. And, oh, got one more guy to go. I completely forgot about this sheep. Ta-da! So the result is a friendly victory. The friendly approach has proven its worth. We got these 3 here. Gathered 3 encounter tokens because we did the friendly attitude. We completed our quest basically. Each encounter token is worth renown, gold, and status. So that's actually an awesome, awesome job we did there. You are a true friend to animals. The sheep follow you, but Victor teaches them not to get in the way. Victor even gives the cutest sheep a name. Willie Padrino. How cute. Alright. So if we go, let's see, what can we do next? We can go to the middle here and unlock all this Fog of War stuff. Or we can go down here and do Cultural Challenge. If we have a diplomat or an archaeologist, this may be, this will increase our chances of getting that. We have a diplomat, a level 2 diplomat in Kwame. He's generous and he has good negotiations. We're going to try to have Kwame do this Cultural Challenge here. See what happens. You find a local merchant who wants to trade indigenous trinkets with you. Making deals with influential locals can increase your status and be profitable to both. However, anger the merchant and you'll be left with nothing. Who is going to negotiate? So Kwame has the best chance to succeed here. He's got 84% chance to succeed and 15% chance to fail. If we succeed, we're going to get 1 campaign token and 1 collect token and a bonus extra campaign token. You can see all the... in the tooltips, all the percentages that impact what makes this 84 up, the 10, 15, 40, and 19.43. If we fail, the merchant will be angered, and presumably we're going to have to fight him. So, Kwame, negotiate. In the skull, if there's a skull, we have to fight him. If it lands on an RE, that means we get the good stuff. The merchant is convinced by Kwame. Ye strike a hard bargain, and ye got yourself a deal. You're quite well-spoken traveler. You gain some profits and status. Awesome. Okay, so if we go down here, we get status. Here we get gold. Here we get treasure. Ooh, and status. And there might be another encounter. Yes, please. And also, you'll notice 0 supplies to go here. So this is almost like a free turn if we're careful. You find something peculiar. Peculiar. A note scribbled on a wooden slab. Victor picks it up and take a closer look. The meaning seems to be very cryptic. You don't really understand the writing. Try to decipher it. You are investigating the slab when a group of mean locals pass by. They clearly don't like you being around. What are you doing on our island? You must be here to steal our puffins. Better get away. They're annoying, and but their local knowledge might be useful in deciphering the cryptic slab. We can ignore them, or we can defend ourselves. Let's defend ourselves and try to get them to help us translate the cryptic slab, because I want to know what that is actually going to give us. There they are. Defeat all enemies. If in order to get this thing completed, in order to complete what we're doing here, I think we have to do Devious. So let's see if we can hit this Devious up. We're surrounded a little bit. On the left, we got this guy. On the right, we got two. So we're going to go to the left. We're going to go to the left, and we're going to try to take out this guy before these other two get to us. So Victor, Kwame, and Padrino. Padrino, you go over here. Kwame, you go over here. And Victor, you go here. And we're just going to back off of these other two and come back to them next turn. We'll do try to enrage. Oh. So we're intense. This is the Devious mood. We made him enraged, which means his armor is decreased by 25%. His defenses are left open. And I'm going to hit again with try to enrage. All right, he totally loses it. Now he's done. He's just too mad to continue. And we're going to wait on Kwame here. We're just going to have him wait. There comes the other two. So let's move in Victor. We'll move him here. And we're going to try to enrage this guy. And then we're going to move in Padrino. We're going to try to enrage the same guy again. That should get rid of him, I think. Oh, fumble. No. No. Is this ranged? Oh, no, that's not ranged. Oops. Oops. We can do... I guess we could do... oh, he's only melee. I thought he was ranged. Kwame's only melee. Oops. I can heal someone. I don't think I even need to heal him, do I? There's a heal, but he was already full health, so I didn't even really need to do that. That's okay. Oh, he's going to attack Kwame. Fumble, yes, awesome. Kwame's probably the weak point, so they're going after him. Ooh! 12 damage. Alright, let's get Victor. See if Victor can finish this guy off here. You smell like stinky cheese. There we go. Go ahead and enrage this guy. Oh, he's, what is he? Terrified. He's terrified. Attack power decreased by 25%. We're going to bring over Padrino and go ahead and Devious him. There we go. We got him. You broke your opponent's minds. We got the 3 encounter points. Sweet. Resolved the conflict with Devious. Got 5 grit and 2 speech power. And we got those tokens. Once they figure that you're simply better, they respect you and stop being so annoying. Ahem. Sorry we were such tools just now. Good thing that you knocked some sense into us. We're just very protective of our puffins. Please allow us to help you with that cryptic slab. Very sensible. Okay. You look at the cryptic slab together. The men you just won over share their knowledge of local dialects until you decipher the text. Victor thinks it reads that hidden somewhere farther away from here, there is probably, we need to say, an old bracelet, which gives us +1 to study. That'll give us a study token. The Viking brooch will give us a study token. Peculiar gemstone will give us a study token, and a very special amulet will give us a study token. I'm not sure what difference these make, so let's go with a Viking brooch. Because we're at there's going to be a Viking ship, we might as well have a Viking brooch. Now that you know where to look, all that remains is to go there. Okay, is that a quest? Let's see. There's something odd here, and there's a trader here, and it also costs 1 supply. We know we can get to this Viking ship really quick, so I'm not in any hurry to get there. Oh, Wits Challenge. A tactician, beguiler, or quick thinker will be useful. Let's try this challenge up here with the tactician, which is Victor's thing, I believe. He's a tactician. We got a level. Level up. See the little level up symbol. So let's level up these guys real quick. So Victor can get a perk upgrade, Tactician Weapons Expert perk, or he can get a Diplomat Politics perk. So we can either become a better diplomat or a better tactician is what I kind of feel like this is saying to me. And Peace Treaty looks like he gets the Peace Treaty ability at this level. So we can check out what that does in the next fight. Let's try the Diplomat Politics perk. See what that does. Unlock. Ta-da-da. So now he's a level 1 diplomat, which we already have a level 2 diplomat in Kwame, but I just wanted to see what that ability does on Peace Treaty. And it's nice to have an extra diplomat. Sure, why not? Kwame. We can either do Quick Thinker Alert or do Diplomat Etiquette. I'm going to go with Quick Thinker Alert because I don't think that's something we don't have yet. And that's going to give us, it shows on the right what it gives you, the stat increase and the grit increase. Unlock, and now we got a Quick Thinker, so in case we need that, we'll have it. On second thought, I guess with Victor, I should have went with the Tactician. Made him just a stronger Tactician. Now we got with Pedrinho, we can either do Beguiler, Beautiful Smile, or we can do Survivalist Hunting. I'm going to do Survivalist Hunting, because that sounds interesting. Because he's a Survivalist, I'll make him a better Survivalist. Which challenge? Let's see what we get out of this challenge. Sometimes your crew finds opportunities to promote itself shamelessly in the eyes of locals to gain status. However, say something offensive or make a wrong move and no one will like you. Whose turn is it for social duties? Probably Kwame. He's our best diplomat. We have a 46% chance of succeeding, getting 2 campaign tokens plus 1 bonus campaign token. There's a 53% chance of failure and probably a fight, so let's do it. Oh no! Oh yes! Haha! Sorry, that was loud. Haha! Here we go. The locals are very impressed by Kwame. Wow, wow! You're so cool. We have to tell everyone. These people are saved from ignorance by your majestic self. Awesome. Alright, going down this way, we can get gold and something odd. It costs 1 supply. Let's go ahead and check that out, see what it is. You enter a shop that sells supplies for some work. However, this guy seems to be a shady shopkeeper. We can buy 4 supplies for 7 resolve. Whoa, we don't have 7 resolve. That's insane. Or these prices are outrageous. Negotiate for better terms. Yeah, let's negotiate. Someone needs to negotiate for better terms. This is simply unacceptable. This guy seems to like a tough match, and the diplomatic struggle will give someone the diplomatic negotiations perk. Who will negotiate? Kwame already knows the diplomatic negotiation perk and will haggle for a hefty profit. Or we can get somebody else with a negotiation perk. That'll get Victor a level 2 diplomat. Or we get a lot of profit. So that's the 10 collect there. Let's get those collect tokens. That's 10 collect tokens. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab that. Now you get the supplies at a normal price. 4 supplies for 1 resolve. I'm not sure we're going to need it, but why not? Yeah, let's get the extra supplies, just in case. The shady shopkeeper gives in to your diplomatic negotiations. Now you can get supplies at a normal price. Okay, leave. We're going to go down here. We're going to get status, potentially gain crew, and we got a wits challenge. Let's check that out. The crew arrives at the open theater, where some villagers are going to perform a piece about Vikings. The director approaches you. One of our actors is sick, and the stand-in is not very talented. Maybe it would be fun if one of you played the Viking Jarl. It'd be great for the people to see a new face. Okay, Kwame, how about you? 62% chance of success, getting 3 campaign tokens, plus 5 speech, and a superb performance. 38% chance of failure. Go, Kwame! Ooh. Oh, just barely. That's awesome. I'm really getting some good rolls this game. Kwame seems to be an accomplished actor. No lines were fumbled, and the part of the Viking chieftain was portrayed with conviction. It also gives Kwame a boost in speech for this expedition. The crew leaves behind a bedazzled crowd who are now clamoring for autographs. Sweet. Good job, Kwame. Let's head down to this this encounter down here, all the way down in the corner. You encounter 2 rude men. Hee hee, look at these wimps. I bet we could wipe them out easily. They're not even worth fighting. These devious gentlemen are not leaving you alone. Defend yourself. Okay. So they're devious. We can see that. Go ahead and jump into this encounter. If we do Devious, we get some encounter tokens. So let's see how much Devious we can do. Let's do our same strategy. Does anybody have... Oh, we got Cheer here. We got new abilities. Cheer, Peace Treaty, and Party Time. I got to take a look at this for a second. This is ranged. Looks like this one is ranged and this one's ranged. So 2 tiles, 75% times speech. So it's a 75% versus this is 100%. Cooldown's 3 turns. Target becomes excited. Hits an area of effect. Area of effect? Hello. Has an ability to increase speech for surrounding enemy. This ability has reduced aggro. So if we can actually do an AoE ability now. What about this one? Range, point, about 3 tiles. Affects enemies within the targeted circle. So that's an area of effect. Targeted AoE. And this one is heals an ally. This is targeted, ranged. So let's go ahead and see if we can use these on this group up here. I'm kind of interested to see how it turns out. So Party Time. So if I use this on you, does it hit both of you guys? Or did I just hit it twice? Come on. What am I doing wrong? Hit chance. Target becomes excited. Hits area of effect. Yes, area of effect. That's what I want. Oh, okay. So I can't be... Yeah, I get it now. I can't target myself. So I should have targeted right here rather than going right here. Oh well. Let's do Excite then instead, and it'll be more damage. Okay, now let's try Victor. This is, let me get this right, target in a circle. So here's the circle. Nice. And then Kwame can go up and actually use the Cheer ability. So let's look at that one. Cheer versus that one. So compare. This one's ranged. This one's not. This one has a cooldown. This one doesn't. So it looks like the main thing about this one is that it's ranged. So if I go back here, I should be able to hit him from here. Yes? Yes? No? Am I doing something wrong? Oh, maybe it's only a buff. Heals an ally. Okay, so it looks like it may not actually do damage. Maybe ally only. I could be wrong about that. Let's end turn. Kwame, no. Okay, let's take this guy down. Kwame, Excite. Go. Nice. He's really good at that. And Pedrino. You're gonna do Party Time, right? I just want to see what it does. Oh, it moves him. Oh, cool. It actually moves Pedrino to another place. It's like a teleport. Friendly approach has proved its worth. We got these results. Nice. You have an unbelievable power to turn encounters to the positive, even though these two rural ruffians fall for your charms and let you go. The crew proceeds with the expedition. Whew. Okay, let's go up here. Practical resources may be found. We still have plenty of supplies, so we're not going to run out or anything. Normally, you wouldn't be so excited about this, but you found an abandoned farm. The fields are overgrown with vegetables and even some fruit trees. You take some to restock your supplies. We're just going to be able to wander around and get all the gold. The farmer is moving some of his harvest to the local market, but his wheel has gotten stuck in the mud. He's asking for help. We can either take one supply and run, we can help the farmer, or we can punch him and take his harvest. Let's help the farmer. You all push the cart and it's out in no time. The farmer is very happy and gives you some of the profit that the farmer would have missed out on if he'd been stuck any longer. He will also tell everybody at the market about those nice explorers from the International Society. So the gold text here means I think we got gold from that. And then the green here tells me I got status from that. Is that what I did? Yep, collect and campaign. So I got those two things. Look at all these tokens. We got so many tokens. We don't have any very many study tokens because we don't have a scientist with us. But other than that, we're doing great. Let's go grab this gold. Sometimes you're just lucky. Kwame was getting pretty bored as Victor was planning the next step, and started picking up pebbles to skim on the lake. By chance, Kwame's 5th pebble was actually an old Viking coin. A small sack of coins was lying nearby. 2 more collect cards. I really starting to regret not having a scientist now. While scouting the area, a goofy-looking man comes running up to you. Are you by any chance renowned explorers? You see, I'm kind of a big deal here, and I would love to travel with them to be part of their entourage. You know, to see the world. Why, yes, we are renowned explorers. We can surely use you on board. So he's famous, and he wants to be a part of our entourage, so that means we're going to get more status by bringing him on board. The man is very happy. I can't wait. I'll promise to make your campaigns more effective. He rushes to your airship, a strange figure, but you're sure he'll come to be useful. So we got 1 new campaign token, and we also got some lobbyists, which is basically him. We got 1 lobbyist. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we're pretty much done here. I can't get all the way over there with the supplies I have, so we're going to go to the ship now. The Viking boat must be nearby. Once you get there, this expedition will come to an end. You can come back to this place when you wish to continue later. Are you ready to go? Onwards. Let's go onwards. The crew searches the hills and dales thoroughly until you spot it in the distance. An intact Viking boat. The crew rushes towards this amazing find. It will surely skyrocket your reputation at the renowned Explorers Society. The crew is stopped by a familiar face, the French explorer Rivalo. Number 1 in the most promising explorers rankings. He laughs. Thank you, amateur. How very lucky you are to find this fine Viking boat just after me. Under Rule 24B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out. And I really need this treasure to affirm my number 1 position. Your help will not be forgotten? Well, maybe. So, explain that this is your treasure. Rivalo continues, it seems my explanation wasn't clear enough. Maybe my strong friend Tommy can explain the situation better while I take the vessel. Hey, wait a minute. Before Victor can stop Rivalo, his crew member Tommy steps forward. Nuh-uh, little explorers. I need to explain you, something. He's not letting you pass. Defend yourself. So we got this is a 2-star encounter. Got to take Tommy down and his thugs. So we got multiple things here. If we finish this with friendly, then Tommy will think we're nice. If we finish this with devious, then Tommy is emotionally hurt and leaves. If we're aggressive, then Tommy is impressed by our skill. I'm not sure it matters which one we do, because none of these actually do a whole lot for us. Maybe we'll try the aggressive route, since this one's green. I don't know if that's actually green for good, or just green for being green. I don't know. So let's find out. We're gonna go aggressive here. We have 2 up here, 2 thugs in the back, and we got 2 thugs behind Tommy. So we're gonna retreat. We're gonna beat a hasty retreat to defeat these guys. Are we all melee on the regular attacks? Yes, we are. So let's get Kwame all the way in the back, because he's the weakest. See some actual attacks. So now we've moved into hostile territory. Now, I haven't started doing, just so it's clear, I haven't started doing the rock, paper, scissors of the game yet, where you basically have to, you know, pick the best thing to do based on other people's attitudes and the prevailing mood and things like that. I haven't got into all that yet, because this is the first level. It's kind of actually pretty easy. But as we progress through the game, it'll get progressively harder. Okay, end turn. So because we're doing the hostile thing, we're getting a bonus to Devious, I think. So if we actually did Devious, I believe, let's read this real quick. If your opponent is Devious, you can be the better woman or man by being friendly. Are these guys, I forget how this works exactly. The mood is currently hostile, but I can't remember if what kind of, they're neutral. They have no emotional state. Saddened, weakness. I'll figure it out between episodes. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take this guy out here. Can we do, let's do some of this AoE stuff. Kind of mix and match some of our abilities. Nice. Got rid of them quick. And then we'd have to do 2 more friendly in order to flip this into friendly from hostile. So we're going to get Victor up here to block. And we're going to get Tommy right over here. Let's see, can Tommy actually do a cheer? Is that a heal? Yep, heals him up. Okay, so Tommy is definitely the healer of the group. Okay, in turn. Ooh! The pain. Oh, the pain. Miss. Nice. Ow. Okay, we're going to hit these guys with a Devious. Let's go with Kwame in the back here, and let's try to terrify this guy. Okay, and so in order to change the mood, we'd have to do 1 more Devious or 2 more friendly. So we're going to probably switch back to Assault now. Be aggressive. That was a nice kick. I like that. Victor is ready to go. Victor versus Tommy. And it looks like these things reset, so I could probably do my strongest ability, which I believe is Encourage. Encouraging Tommy. Hey. I just really love the animations in this game. It's awesome. In turn. Ow. Okay, Victor. We're gonna do an attack again. How about another friendly Encourage? Nice. And then we can do another friendly. Excite. Got him. Tommy Gun is excited about your cause and stops resisting. So we got the aggressive victory because the prevailing mood was still aggressive, which means we got the 2 encounter tokens there. I'm not sure if I got that for the, yeah, impressed with your skill. So I got it for the impressed with your skill thing. I'm guessing I would have gotten it no matter what, but let's just go with that. Tommy is pretty impressed. You're strong, pretty impressive. But now I have to go. You deserve this treasure map for your victory. Bye. And he leaves to follow Ravelo, who has already disappeared with a Viking ship. We got some praise and a treasure map. All your crew members gain an extra 1 attack permanently. You're left with a cryptic treasure map. Its meaning is pretty cryptic. Everyone takes a look. The treasure map is passed around. After investigating it, the crew states their interpretations of the treasure map. We can either say, Victor says it's a treasure is buried deep underground, far away from here. Pedrino says it points to a difficult to reach area, and Kwame says a landmark on the map that locals might recognize. He spots that. Let's go with Victor's. Let's go with Victor's idea here. Treasure buried deep underground, far away from here. Time to work hard and dig up the ground around here. Sure enough, the locals who started watching the industrious crew are glad to point out where some work could still be done. The crew earned respect and some coin for the endeavor. In the end, you gain an even bigger reward, a new treasure. Fantastic. We gotta have a collect token and a campaign token, and we gain the Viking shield. Sweet. Viking shield gives us 25 renown and 1 insight. Insight by collecting. We can turn in the insight tokens for collect, study, or campaign. We get 3 campaign tokens, also level 2 athlete. Extra E there. Awesome. Gains plus 5 armor. So we can actually give that to a level 2 athlete. Okay. With this last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear that if you want to be the most renowned explorer, you have to beat Rivalo. Now it's personal. Back to London. So that ends the expedition. Explored the Highlands. Starter mission. We did it friendly. Built a reputation for being friendly. We got our Viking shield treasure. It's going to tally up everything we've gathered. We got a good bit of gold. Good bit of status. Not a whole lot of research, which makes me sad. I feel like I should have got a scientist. And then 124 renown. So, turned in all our tokens, and that's what we got out of them. Small discoveries. Exotic location uncovered in the Icelandic Isles by promising explorer Victor Signac. Explorers Society board members are excited at the progress of this gracious giver. We are down here at the bottom with 124 renown points. Matthew Rivalo is up at 2,500, so we got to beat 2,500, I think, in order to win the game, if I'm reading that correctly. A magnificent job. The board of the Renowned Explorers International Society is impressed by your exploration skills in the Highlands. For this achievement, Chairman Pinkerton gives you an upgrade to your airship, which will allow you to carry more supplies. Great. We got an upgrade badge. You gain 3 supplies, so I can carry 10 supplies with us now. Take that badge. Pinkerton tells you, we're pleased that you're aiming to become the #1 explorer. However, I wonder if you can beat the already successful Rivalo. We hope that you will uncover many secrets in your endeavors. The Society has many leads as to where secrets may lie in wait. You can do 4 more expeditions before the most renowned explorer is selected, so make them count. Successfully complete expeditions to access new expeditions. Got it. You gather your thoughts to determine the course of action. You can spend your research on unlocking technologies. You can exchange your insight for other resources in the city. You can spend your status to acquire entourage. You can spend your gold at shops. And you can go on more prestigious expeditions and repeat until you beat the French clown Rivalo. That seems to be all you need to do to become the world's most renowned explorer. Time to prepare for your next adventure. Attention explorer having trouble figuring out what's next. There's a reference guide in the game. Cool. Alright, so yeah. Here's where we can actually use our tokens. So if we wanted to get study tokens, we can turn in our insight in Berlin for study tokens. If we wanted to get status, we can go here. Use our gold to buy, this is the shop in Moscow. We got campaign tokens for insight here. Collect tokens for insight here. And I think that's it. So if I go to Berlin, I want to go to Berlin because we need some study tokens. That's the one thing we're missing. Performing a job takes 1. Oh, we don't have any. Do we have? I guess we'll have to just have somebody do the research. Victor? Got 4 research for that. Not the best, honestly, not the best use of tokens. Berlin University, I can click that and continue turning that in. Well, what if I choose this? Hold on. So if I click on each one, these guys give more. So Pedrinho would get 2 tokens for 1 insight there, but Victor would only get 1 token for insight there. So I'm going to keep doing the research here because we really need that. I think it's all we're going to get out of that. So at top left-hand corner, we got 431 gold. We can buy stuff. We can use status, get an entourage. That's what we're going to be doing next. And we're kind of late into the episode here, so I'm going to do this kind of stuff and show you guys around this mode at the beginning of the next episode, and then we're going to jump into the next expedition. It'll probably be faster because I'll have to explain less. So yeah, shorter episode. So thanks so much for watching. I'm really excited about this. Hope you guys are, and hope you catch the next episode, the next one, and the next one, and the next one. There'll be a playlist. Just binge watch the whole thing. That's fine. So thanks again, and remember, keep it clean.